What if your dog is not just waiting for you to come home? What if they are waiting for one small thing you keep walking past every day? Not food, not a toy, not another walk. Something quieter, something easier to miss. A moment where you finally notice what they have been trying to show you. Because most dogs do not ask for love loudly. They do not explain themselves. They do not say, "I waited by the door because your return is the safest part of my day." They say it with their eyes, with the way they get up the second you move, with the way they follow you from room to room, with the way they sit near the door. Not because they understand time like we do, but because your routine has become part of their world. And most owners miss it. Not because they are bad owners, but because nobody ever taught them what waiting can mean to a dog. By the end of this video, you will understand your dog's waiting differently. And number 4 is the one many loving owners miss the most. Your dog may be waiting for your calm return. Most owners think the important part is simply coming home. But to your dog, the important part is how you come home. Maybe they hear your steps outside. Maybe they know the sound of your car. Maybe they recognize the rhythm of your keys before the door opens. And by the time you enter, their whole body is ready. Their ears move. Third, their tail shifts. Their eyes lock onto you. But they are not only asking, "Did you come back?" They are asking, "What version of you came back?" The soft version, the rushed version, the distracted version, the stressed version, the version that notices them, or the version that walks past them like they are just part of the room. To a dog, your voice, your pace, your scent, your body language, and your attention all tell them what the next few minutes may feel like. That is why some dogs do not relax the second you enter. They wait, they watch, they study you. They are trying to understand whether this is a safe moment to come closer. So when you come home, do not make the moment chaotic. Do not push them away because you are tired. Do not overexcite them until they lose control. Just become steady. Let your voice soften. Let your body slow down. Say their name like you are happy they exist. Give them a few seconds of calm recognition before you move into the rest of your day. Because sometimes your dog is not waiting for a huge display of love. They are waiting for your body to tell them, "I am back, and you are safe with me." 2. Your dog may be waiting for eye contact that feels kind. There is a kind of eye contact that makes a dog feel connected, and there is a kind of eye contact that can make a dog feel pressured. Most owners never think about this. They look at their dog when they are happy. They stare when they are frustrated. They watch them when they are confused. And to us, it all feels normal. But dogs read eyes differently than humans do. A soft glance can feel like connection. A hard, direct stare can feel like pressure. This is why your dog may sometimes look away when you stare too intensely. They are not being rude. They are not ignoring you. They may be trying to soften the moment. A dog turning their head, blinking, licking their lips, lowering their body, or looking away can be part of their body language. It can be their way of saying, "This feels too much right now." And many owners miss it because they are waiting for something obvious. A bark, a whine, a growl. But dogs often speak before they make noise. They speak with tiny changes. A pause, a head turn, a lowered tail, a body that becomes still, a look that asks you to notice. So the next time your dog waits near you and watches your face, try this. Soften your eyes. Blink slowly. Turn your body slightly sideways instead of leaning over them. Because your dog may not only be waiting for you to look at them, they may be waiting for you to look at them in a way that feels safe. 3. Your dog may be waiting for permission to come close. Some dogs run straight into your arms. Some dogs jump, bark, spin, and push their whole body against you. But other dogs are quieter. They wait beside the couch. They stand near the doorway. They sit close, but not too close. They watch you before they move. And many owners misunderstand this. They think, "My dog is fine." But sometimes that quiet waiting is a question. "Can I come closer? Are you available?" Is this a good time? Will you notice me if I stay here? Dogs form real social bonds with their... For many dogs, their owner is not only the person who feeds them. Their owner is one of the safest parts of their world. That does not mean your dog needs constant attention. It does not mean they should never be alone. It simply means your presence matters. And when your dog quietly waits near you, they may be checking whether that presence is open. This is why one small habit can change everything. Invite gently. Open your hand and let them come to you. Tap the couch beside you if they are allowed there. Say, "Come here," in a soft tone. Or simply turn toward them and give them a few seconds of real attention. Not distracted attention. Not one hand on your phone while your eyes are somewhere else. Real attention, because some dogs do not ask again and again. They ask quietly once, and if nobody answers, they may learn to stop asking. 4. Your dog may be waiting for you to notice they're small. No. This is the one many loving owners miss. Because they love their dog, they assume every touch is love. Every hug is love. Every kiss is love. Every pat on the head is love. But love is not only what we give. Love is also noticing how it is received. Your dog has a body language. Not words like ours, but signals. A head turning away. A lip lick. A sudden yawn. A body leaning back. A paw lifting slightly. A tail that stops moving. A dog who becomes still instead of soft. These signs do not always mean something terrible is happening. They do not always mean fear. But they can mean pause. Slow down. Not like this. Give me a second. And when an owner notices that early signal, something important happens. The dog learns that quiet communication works. They do not have to become louder. They do not have to pull away harder. They do not have to growl before they are finally heard. They can speak softly and still be respected. If your dog turns away during petting, pause. If they lean back when someone reaches for them, step in. If they go still during a hug, release them. If they move away, let them. Then watch what happens over time. A dog who knows their no will be respected, often becomes more willing to say yes. They come closer because closeness feels safer. They trust because they are not forced to become louder just to be understood. Your dog may have been waiting for this their whole life. Not for perfect training, not for perfect words. Just for the moment when you notice the quiet signal and say, "I understand." 5. Your dog may be waiting for consistency. Not perfection. Consistency. Your dog does not need you to be happy every minute. They do not need you to never be tired. They do not need every day to be exciting. But they do need to understand your world. When breakfast happens, when walks usually happen, what your voice means, what the rules are, what happens when you leave, what happens when you return, the shoes you wear before leaving, the way you pick up your keys, the time you usually get up, the sound of your chair moving, the room you go to before bedtime. To us, these are small things. To your dog, they are part of the map. And when that map changes all the time, some dogs can become uncertain. This does not mean every dog needs a strict schedule. Life changes. Humans get busy. But predictable kindness matters. A dog who knows what to expect can relax more easily. A dog who understands your rhythm does not have to monitor every movement, like it might change their whole day. So choose a few things to keep steady. A calm greeting. A short moment of attention after you come home. A reliable walk routine when possible. A consistent way of responding when they ask for space. A bedtime ritual. These things may look small to you, but to your dog, they can feel like emotional landmarks. 6. Your dog may be waiting for you to understand that waiting is not always sadness, because we do not want to turn love into guilt. Not every dog who waits is suffering. Not every dog near the door has separation anxiety. Not every quiet dog is heartbroken. Some dogs wait because they are bonded. Some wait because they know your routine. Some wait because they enjoy greeting you. Some wait because your return is predictable and exciting. And yes, Some dogs may struggle when left alone. If a dog panics, destroys things, urinates indoors only when alone, barks for long periods, tries to escape, or shows intense distress before you leave, that is different. That may need help from a qualified trainer, behaviorist, or veterinarian. But this video is not about diagnosing your dog. It is about noticing your dog. Because waiting can mean many things. Connection, routine, expectation, comfort, curiosity, a desire to be close, and sometimes, a quiet request for reassurance. The point is not to feel guilty every time you leave the house. The point is to return with more awareness, to notice the eyes, to notice the posture, to notice the way they approach, to notice when they want closeness, and to notice when they need space. Your dog has a whole language living inside ordinary moments. And waiting is one of the quietest parts of that language. They may wait by the door. They may wait beside your chair. They may wait at the end of the bed. They may wait in the hallway while you work. But underneath that waiting is often one simple question. Do you see me? Not just as a pet. Not just as something to feed, walk, and train. But as a living being who is constantly reading you, responding to you, and trying to stay connected to your world. So today, when your dog waits for you, do one thing differently. Pause, look softly. Let them come close if they want to. Let them step away if they need to. Give them one honest moment where they are not background noise in your busy life. Because sometimes, the thing your dog has been waiting for all day is not a treat. It is not a toy. It is not a perfect owner. It is simply you noticing them before the moment disappears. And the more you understand your dog's quiet signals, the more your bond begins to change. Not through force, not through guilt, but through awareness. If this made you see your dog differently, comment. I notice you below. Subscribe to Hidden Dog Language for more dog psychology, behavior, and emotional signals. Because your dog may not speak in words, but they are always trying to tell you something.